what sparked us into action with transition was the question of, well, what does a response to the climate emergency look like if it starts here, where we are, with the people that we have, with the resources that we have, with the things that we care about in this place? And I love this from the Institute for the Future in America. They say any useful statement about the future should at first seem ridiculous. And because we have long passed the time when little incremental little steps are in any way appropriate. We need to be taking really bold, really creative steps. And we need to not be nervous about people saying, well, that's a bit ridiculous. Showing that as a badge of honor, because something that isn't at least a bit ridiculous is nowhere near the kind of level of ambition that we need to see. The United Nations recently released a study where they said any chance now of staying below 1.5 degrees is over unless we see what they called a rapid transformation of society. So, of course, all the newspaper articles, all the magazine covers, all read with stories like this: say goodbye to 1.5 degrees. I didn't see a single magazine cover or newspaper headline that said, why don't we have a rapid transformation of society? Why don't we do that rapid transformation of society thing? Because we know that the world is going to change almost unrecognizably over the next 10 years. If we do nothing, it will change almost unrecognizably in horrendous ways, but we still have the potential to really deeply transform and fix many, many other problems at the same time. So nobody else can really do. So we started the transition movement here. We launched it in 2006 with an event that we called the official unleashing of Transition Town Totnes. We like those kind of dramatic sort of terms. And it has since spread to 50 countries around the world, to thousands of places. And it's been a fascinating self-organizing kind of bottom-up experiment that ranges from people doing small things like you see here to just planting some fruit trees or helping their garden school to grow food, to much more ambitious things, housing projects, energy projects. And what I'm going to do in the rest of my time with you is just to tell you some stories. And we could be here all night with me telling stories about what people are doing in different parts of the transition movement. But I think the important thing to say at this stage is transition is not like Greenpeace or Friends of the Earth, where you have local groups and then they get sent out. Here's your action to do this month. It's not like a Coca-Cola franchise where we sit here and sort of tell people what to do. It's a self-organizing thing. Our role in Transition Network is just to offer support, to offer networking, and mostly to share stories. It's a network of stories of people sharing what they're doing and learning from that. And to go to the very beginning, this was me way back in 2006. One of the very first things that we did in Totnes was a project where that was our mayor at the time, who famously said, when Rob first came to me in 2006 to talk about this idea for transition, I thought he was mad. And now 15 years later, I know he was mad.